Alright folks, and welcome to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at lead guitars. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at some of the processing I do on lead guitars. Some of this all depends on what amp sim I'm using, what program I'm using, or what device I'm using, or amps, pedals, etc. etc. But if I'm just using the basic amp sim without any inbuilt delays, this is what I usually do. So as you can see, I've got the same setup as for the rhythm guitars for this track, 'cause this was for the Dominator track, so I was using the Dominator amp sim for everything. So I've got noise gate in the front there, got the Mercurial Green Smasher, got the Dominator amp sim with the cab switched off, and I'm using Bobby Torres's SM57 Mesa cab. We'll take a quick listen to see how it all sounds with all the processing on, and then I'll break down everything I've got on there. So I'll switch all the processing off, and then we'll just solo that lead out, and then you can hear it on its own without any of the processing on, and then we'll walk you through all the processing. Right, and the first thing we've got in the chain is the F6 EQ, just basic EQ moves here, just a basic high and a low pass filter, and that's just to keep it out of the way of the rhythm guitars. And so basically we've got the high pass set to around about 200 hertz, and low pass set to 5.7k, 5.76k, thereabouts, depending on the source material. Now, when I originally was mixing this, I did find I was like, ooh, sort of around about 400 hertz, 1k in solo was sounding a bit, but in the context of the mix, it didn't sound right. So I took them out, and it sounded a lot better. So I'll just play this through again, and I'll bang the EQ in and out. So I'll switch it on to start off with, so you can hear what that's doing. So as you can hear, that's taking away all the low end mushy rumbly stuff that you don't really need on leads, and it's just knocking a bit of the fizzy harshness off of the top end, just to keep it out of the way of the cymbals. And then after that, I just banged the API 550 in there, and I just boosted 2K, sorry, not 2K, I boosted 2 dB at 12.5K, just to bring a bit of life, if you will, bit of air into the overall sound. And yeah, well, let's see what that's doing. So as you can hear, that's just bringing a bit of the top end brightness back into it, if you will. Like I say, a bit of air, a bit of top end brightness back into it. And then after that, I've got the fat channel on there just to add an extra bit of oomph into it. 30 hertz, just raised and attenuated at 7.4, and then I just added a little bit in there at 16k. So yeah, we'll see what that's doing. As you can hear, it's not adding a whole ton in there, but yeah, just adding a subtle bit of difference in there, just to give it a bit of a kick, just to add a little bit of extra oomph in there. And then after that, I've got the CLA 76. I do quite like this compressor, and this is just to basically balance everything out and just give it a little push, just to make it stand out from the rhythm guitars. Yeah, you see, just raises that volume up a touch and just gives around about half a dB of gain reduction. And then that's routed directly out to the guitar stem rather than the guitar bus, or submix should I say. And that submix, that is just for the rhythm guitars, and this goes directly through to the main guitar stem, submix, master mix, if you will. I have a send going to an effects rack which has got some delay in there, and on this track I was toying between the super trap and the saw, but for this track I use the super trap, so it's one of the ones I do use quite often, and it sort of splits the signal up into sort of left and right channels, and I've got a slight bit different delay on going through on each side. So we'll see what this is doing. Now in solo, yeah, it does sound a bit much, but when you get it in the full context of the mix, it does sound a bit better. And then that's also routed to the main guitar stem, submix, whatever you want to call it, master, and nothing on the EQ, and I just had this JW bus glue on there as well. So we'll just play it through in context one more time. There you go, there's some processing, or some of the processing I do on lead guitars. Now, I don't always use all these EQs. Sometimes I might just use the F6 and the CLA 76. It all depends on the excuse you. It all depends on the source material, what amp sim I'm using, or VST, or amp effects unit I'm using. sometimes I don't even use the delay in the effects chain. Sometimes I'll use whichever delay is in whatever I'm using, whatever source material I'm using. I still sometimes even use the Easy Mix tune track stuff. Some of the lead presets in there are fantastic. All I do with them is just bang analog pass filter on, put a compressor on. This helps one or two people out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. That's all for this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Right folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. You can follow me on social media, and you can get my music online, and if you want to support the channel, there's Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal links. They're all down in the description. Click up here to subscribe and click the link down there for videos that you may not have seen. Keep it loud and keep it heavy.